you want to start
it? No, mate, you should start it. It was your idea. You should start it.
Okay, right. Welcome to episode 3 of the RAMASP, the Rafa Marquez Appreciation Society podcast.
Yeah, catchy.
It's very good, isn't it? Yeah. I think it'll catch on. I can envisage T-shirts with that on in the future. That should be something that might go down very well with our plethora of fans that have been chomping at the bit for a whole month now.
I mean, when obviously there's been 5 or 6 listeners now.
Yes.
And whilst you've been in America and we haven't done any of these, no one has asked me to do another one.
Really?
So I presume they've all been asking you.
Yeah.
So your phone must have been ringing off the hook.
Well, I had
requests. Because I've had none.
I don't actually know, because when I went to America I put a different SIM card in, so all of those texts mustn't have come through.
No, I mean there'll be a lot, so it'll probably take a few weeks for them to all catch up.
Yeah,
with
so
requests.
I think they must be coming across the Atlantic to get you. So when's the podcast back on?
Yeah, they must,
it'll be soon.
It's a good job we've got ahead of the curve and done it.
Absolutely. So the people will be happy that they can hear this.
Yes.
So
all of them.
Firstly, 2 apologies from me. The first one you've just picked up on there. I was away for a lengthy amount of time.
Yeah,
so
nice,
apologies that you didn't have a podcast to listen to. No. And my second apology is a bit of a mistake, really. I missed out a crucial member of the Illness 11.
Yes, that was the 11 from the last podcast, wasn't it? We did a few. We got some good ones in.
Yeah.
But this was a bit of a glaring omission.
Yeah, it was over a month. So the Illness 11 missed out Dealey Adibola.
Yeah, I mean, that's a slam dunk.
You don't even need to change anything for that one. They're the best ones.
Rhyme,
yeah, the best ones.
Middle of the bat stuff, that is.
Absolutely. Yeah. So apologies for that one. Hopefully we'll kind of make amends for that today with the new Jouet 11, not Jouet 11. Sorry, the new Pun 11. That's the one.
Pun 11. Yeah.
Pun 11. I get mixed up with the all-time 11, aren't I? I'm
out
of practice. It'll take a while to get back to you. Yeah, absolutely.
Right, what's the 11 this week?
The 11 this week.
What's the 11 this week?
It's the tree 11.
The tree 11.
Tree 11.
Okay.
So any type of tree, anything linked to a tree.
Tree related, yeah. It doesn't have to be a direct tree name.
No. So I'm going to fire things off with Chris Birchall.
Yes, birch tree.
Good
one.
There we are.
Yeah.
Any popping up for you at the minute, or
Oliver Giroud?
Yeah, nice. Tree. Yeah, Holly. Yeah.
Michael Branch.
Michael Branch, very good.
Bull striker.
I just want to go. Is Holly a tree or a bush?
It's definitely a tree.
We could do a bush 11. Maybe that's for next week.
Yeah, we'll stick with the tree one.
But yeah, Barks G Sung's another one.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's
the cat. Yeah, so that'll keep us going.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get a few more in there.
We'll be able to find some as we go through.
Yeah.
So the previous podcast we talked about
JJ Okocha.
Yeah, very good. We talked about how things have been. So we've got a lot to catch up on, haven't we? Actually, this might be a 2-hour podcast.
If they're lucky.
Well,
yeah. So obviously you've been away.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I've done. I mean, it's nothing like you've done. You've been in America for 4 weeks. Obviously, you get quite a bit of time off work, don't you?
Well,
it's so you
have to fill the time somehow, don't you? So
yeah. So whilst you've been away, obviously we did talk about doing a podcast without you, but I don't think it would have been. It would have flowed a lot more.
Yeah, it would have been better. I
can't work the phone.
Understand, it's hard to press record.
Yeah,
on the phone,
isn't it? I haven't got an iPhone.
Yeah.
I don't want one.
Or a phone that works.
Yeah, I mean, there's no use doing it on that. But while you've been away to fill my evenings, I'm still quite the fan of Championship Manager 2001-2002.
Excellent.
The one with the red case.
Yeah.
Now, I think the demographic listening to this, if it was a Venn diagram between Champ Manager 102 fans and this podcast, there'd be a big crossover in the middle.
Maybe that's our kind of target audience then. We need to start to bring in more people of that.
So me and my friend, who hopefully we'll get on one day, maybe we could get him on to talk about this game.
Absolutely, yeah, that'll be a nice little section.
Champ Manager 102 obviously is 17 years old now, but there's some people doing some great work on a forum.
Just for clarity, is this the same person that bought Obafemi Martins when he was managing Everton and had Yakubu and Martins up top together?
Yes, that's right. His Dream Strike Force.
Yeah,
that was on a later Champ Manager.
Yeah, we'll ask him about that next time he's on.
Yeah, his best champ stories we could do. I mean, that's a cracker.
Oh, that's a full podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, on this forum for Champ Manager 102, they've released some data updates and patches. So just download it, then you start the game as if it's 2017.
Very good.
And all the players have moved, all the clubs have moved. They've done something with the money on there, so it's a lot more realistic.
Stoke in the Premiership.
No. So we have started a game on there, and the aim is it's a network game. So I'll go to his house or he'll come to mine, and we'll just sit for hours and play it.
Laptops,
and I do mean hours.
Do you take the desktop round, like monitor?
No, just the laptop. Unfortunately, yeah. So at the last count, which was before last night, where we spent about 5 hours on it, we've been on it for 2 days, 10 hours.
Wow.
So what's that, 58 hours?
I think so, yeah.
Plus another maybe 5 last night, so that's 63 hours.
Excellent stuff.
That is well spent.
Oh, very much so, yeah. If you're gonna spend a bit of time.
Yeah, if you're going to invest in it, do it properly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, we start a game, and the aim is to win 3 Champions Leagues with 3 different clubs.
In the same game?
Yes.
Oh, very okay.
Because you can move around clubs.
Oh, yes. You didn't start a new game every time you've won it. So
no.
Very good.
Carry on.
Okay.
So I started. The rule was at the start you can pick any team you like, but they can't be in Europe at all.
Right.
So I think when we started it was the update from last season.
Okay.
So in fact, Stoke were in the Premiership at the start. Yep. In fact, those heady days for
well, good times.
Yeah. So I was Leverkusen.
Yeah.
They got some good young players on it. Now they're not, and he was Inter. Now Inter are a bigger club.
Yeah, we haven't been in the champs for a while.
No, and they are. I mean, they have a lot more money. So his team by the time he left Inter was very, very good.
Yeah.
Like a World 11 almost. But so I started with Leverkusen. He started with Inter. 3 Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
So first year we both won domestic leagues. So we qualified for the Champions League next year. So all good. In the Champions League, the second season, he got knocked out in the semi-final against Barcelona.
Yeah.
Now Barcelona are still very, very good on that. So they still had Iniesta and Messi and Suarez, and they're not too old. They're all very good. Now I got knocked out in the Champions League. Do you remember the Champions League used to have a first group stage with 4 in, then a phase 2 group stage?
Yes,
where
I do.
It was 4 groups of 4 for a 16. So because I went in not seeded. Because maybe I didn't win my phase 1 group, but anyway, I had a really tough group and I got knocked out.
Yeah.
I think Man City and Bayern Munich were in my group.
You got knocked out by Southampton.
I'll come to that later.
Okay.
He didn't get knocked out, unfortunately. So I got knocked out. He got knocked in the semi-final. 3rd year in. Yeah. So still 0-0 on the Champions League front. I won it by beating him in the final.
Oh wow!
So that was great for me.
Oh, did you suit
up? Not for him. No, we didn't. We should have. We talked about that last night. Maybe we will for the last one.
You should do. I would have thought so. Yeah.
So I won that. I think it was 3-1
final
or 3-2.
That is. That's great. That is both you and
I mean,
very good.
If you're going to write it, that's
absolutely.
how you do it. So then I could move then because I've won with Leverkusen, so I've ticked the box. So I resigned straight away.
Yep.
I went to Napoli.
Very good.
Now a big club, obviously, but they weren't in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So the next season in, I finished. I think I won the league actually, which just surprised me because I beat him. Because his side was much better than mine.
Yeah.
He won the Champions League though, which was the main aim.
Yeah.
So after that season, it was 1 each, and then he resigned from Inter.
Yeah.
And he went to Roma straight away.
Totti's still playing?
Unfortunately not. He's a sporting director.
Of course.
I mean, I'm sure he can coax him to pull his boots on at some point.
Never in doubt.
No. So I had my second season at Napoli. I managed to win the Champions League, which was a good achievement because my team wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been there too long, and they're not a massive club, so I was pleased with that. He was in the Champions League with Roma because their manager retired. So they finished 4th the year before.
Okay.
So they did get in the Champions League.
Right, yeah.
So, but his team, he did well. He won the league, but he wasn't really up for the Champions League because he didn't have a squad depth big enough for it. He had some good players, but couldn't do it. So I did win the Champions League with Napoli, and I had an Iranian forward called Alaya Sayed Manesh or something.
Yeah.
And in the knockout for the Champions League, he scored a hat-trick against Man United in the quarter-final.
Yeah.
2 hat-tricks. No, I think a 2 and a 3 goals in each semi-final leg. Then he bagged 4 in the final.
Wow.
So he basically won it for me.
I think he scored more than Stoke did in the entire last season. That's impressive.
He's now on that champ game. He's a champ legend for me.
Yeah.
I'll always be indebted to him.
Of course, yeah.
And he's now
Have you researched him in real life?
Yes, I found him.
Yeah.
He isn't on Twitter, unfortunately, so I was going to tag him in.
Oh, we could have done what he's doing every year.
I don't want to say Sayed Manesh every week. So
very true, actually. Interesting. Is he play for any notable clubs in real life?
No, he's still in Iran, but he did well at the last under-17 World Cup, so maybe he will go on to have a good career. If
you had Twitter, you could have tweeted him and...
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to do, but he didn't have it, or couldn't find him.
Has he got like a website that you could email him on or something?
I'll try and get hold of him.
I can speak Iranian quite well, so if you need me to translate or anything, just let me know.
Might be handy, yeah.
Yeah, just give us a shout.
Yeah. So I'd won the Champions League, then I retired, resigned, I went to Villarreal.
Yeah.
He stayed at Inter, went through the Champions League
again,
but lost in the semi-final this time. They got lost to Paris, who he didn't deserve to lose to. In the first leg of the semi-final, which we went out at, they scored 2 in the last minute.
Ooh.
So it was like 3-2, then he lost 3-1 away.
Questionable refereeing or just terrible defending?
He definitely deserved to beat him.
Yeah.
His keeper had a bad game, I think.
Right.
So we went out.
Didn't have Yakubu in goal, did he?
Yeah. I moved mid-season from Villarreal to go to Valencia.
Controversial.
Club.
Yeah.
So we're going into the next season now, and he is having another go at the Champions League.
So we've got Benik in the middle.
No, he's long gone. The players aren't really real anymore. It's not that good. And I'm at Valencia, so we're now up to January.
Yeah.
So I need to qualify for the Champions League this year.
Yeah.
And he needs to win it to go 2-2.
Very good.
And all this is
three.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All this is documented on a Twitter account.
That's lovely.
Called at CMO102_network with all screenshots and the whole story. And I've just remembered also we've both got an international job. I was the Ivory Coast.
Of course you were.
And I won the World Cup.
Oh, lovely.
And my main striker, and he scored in the final, was a certain Isaac Drogba, son of Didier.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff.
So while you've been away, I've been busy on that champ game.
That sounds
and I've really enjoyed
far better than my trip to America.
Yeah. Okay. It's good in America then. So moving on.
Yeah. So going on to the best thing that's happened to you this week then.
Yeah. Well, definitely that champ.
So
game.
that's you. Best thing that's happened to me this week. Do you want the cheesy answer or the real answer?
We're a bit short of time, so let's have both.
The cheesy answer is going back to school and seeing the children again and educating their minds.
You don't want your Sky Sports News answer.
And then the best,
actual
best thing is going to be tomorrow at 3:15.
What's tomorrow at 3:15?
I just finished school for the
week.
Yeah,
Friday.
So, Friday,
course,
basically.
Yeah, get it over and done with.
And then just
a few beers.
Yeah. Sorted.
Good show.
There you go. So that's the best thing that's happened to me. Not yet. The best thing that will happen to me this week.
Yeah. I think last week as well we mentioned your car, the Jeep Cherokee.
Oh yeah, doing well.
The troubles we've had with it. Obviously it's been parked on the drive for a month.
Yes, yeah.
And
so
come back.
In fact, August was the best month I've had with the Cherokee, trouble free.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't move.
Well, no, it's trouble. Well, if you're looking at statistics, which the football world is a big statistic world now.
Data driven.
Let's look at some data for the Cherokee.
Yeah. Breakdowns.
Trouble free month.
Yeah.
August.
Bonnet never came up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No. Did it start on the button when you came back?
In September it started first time. Yeah.
See, that is good. It was parked on the drive for a month, and then it started first go.
So, if anything, that's like a little selling point, isn't it? If God forbid I chose to sell it.
Well, I don't think anyone would be buying it.
Trouble-free month, and then started first time after said trouble-free month. I'll let them put the bits together to figure out the story, but I think it's
that's good. Then it's done well. Then
bulletproof, not just the engine, the story about the car as well.
Yeah.
So it's doing well. Another few years motoring out of that. Interestingly, whilst in America though, and this is interesting. The Mark 1 Cherokee is very, very popular.
Really? Not in this country.
Not in this country. No. It's very rare. It's very racy. A 1993 original Mark 1 Cherokee.
That shape aren't too common, are they?
Absolutely. Yeah, but over there,
10 a penny.
Oh, like wildfire. You see them everywhere. You see one and then just popping up everywhere. Then a few Grand Cherokees. Nothing really modern. Not really modern Jeeps.
You must have loved it then.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Sarah had a great time.
Yeah, I bet she did. You following you round, traipsing after old cars.
Oh yeah. Plenty of pictures on the phone. Maybe we should get a Twitter for this, and I can start uploading a few as we go. Yeah. Cool work.
Yeah, probably get more followers than this has got listeners.
What, the Twitter or?
Yeah, the Twitter.
Right, okay.
Michael Chopra. Tree down.
Excellent. He could also be very good at chop and bop.
What's Chop and Bop?
Chop and Bop. I'm glad you've asked. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Chop and Bop is a competition we ran at school where children have to get a piece of wood, chop it in half, and then bop it together with a nail. The best thing is we have a whole room of kids just shouting chop and bop, chop and bop.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
Well, I'm glad the UK education system is in good hands with you.
Yeah, there's issues with funding, but it's going somewhere decent. The money's going towards wooden nails, so they're getting a lot there, aren't they, as well?
Yeah.
I mentioned America before. Whilst I was in America, Lewis Trunk. Yeah, excellent stuff. Yeah. So whilst in America, I was trying to keep in touch with things back home. I think it's you sometimes feel a bit out of it, don't you? A bit distant sometimes. So I was keeping in kind of touch with everything.
Summer transfer window, keeping in touch with
that?
Obviously it's not big in America, is it?
No, I don't know. There's some things that you should be surprised. Some bars that have the soccer on.
Would they?
Because of the time difference, I couldn't figure out the time difference for the month.
You're around 5 hours behind.
Yeah, I think so. I think I had my phone set to like Thailand time or something.
Yeah, I do.
So every time I turned the TV on in the morning, if it was a weekend, there'd be a Premiership game on. So a Premiership game on. There was a Premiership game on.
Yeah.
And then when I've watched the Premiership game for a while by myself, I then managed to watch a bit of football. The Premiership games. So there was the football's. Yeah,
kept yourself busy.
Yeah, you can't help it. Absolutely. Yeah. So I was keeping in touch, and there was one bit close to my heart, really. Stoke.
Is this
basically.
A game or?
No, sorry, the transfer.
The transfer. Deadline day was on.
Yeah, deadline day was there, so that was on TV.
I mean, for your Jonathan Mottram Media Watch. That's an absolute. That must be the best time of the year.
Well, there's quite a few things, that kind of grabbed my attention. I thought the linguistic aspect was quite interesting. So, first one was very close to my heart, actually. Yeah. Stoke had a bid rejected by Aston Villa for Chester.
What?
I know, yeah, crazy, isn't it? So, I mean, I just don't understand what they're quite doing, putting a bid in for a town. I mean, firstly, why do Villa want a town near the Welsh border? It's nowhere near Birmingham.
Yeah.
And then, if Stoke get it as well, they're not exactly far down the M6, are they?
Well, it's closer, but it's not ideal, is it?
Yeah, so I was a bit blown away by that.
I mean, have they got any players that you'd be interested in?
Chester?
Yeah. I mean, there's some of the architecture is nice, and there's some nice buildings. True. But I don't know what
we could probably do.
I don't
think
think it's going to improve you on the pitch. That
maybe some of their Roman-esque defending might help.
Yeah,
but we've been doing quite a good start to the season, though.
Well, you've been relegated, haven't you?
So, yeah, so in Championship.
I mean, when I looked at the odds, Stoke were favourites.
Yeah,
so they must be near the top now.
Yeah, well, when I was over there, I kept checking the scores. I think we won like 5 straight games. Afobe, he can't stop scoring, whatever.
It's going well then.
Very well.
Should be back up in the Premiership next year. No problems.
Yeah, they should. I think they're paying out quite early, actually. Bet365 especially.
Yeah, of course. Sponsors.
About kind of how well they're doing. So yeah, it's nice to keep in touch about that one.
But I mean, they're doing that, and they didn't end up buying Chester.
No,
didn't need him
there. So they've done well without him, and then. Spotted another one of the headlines that caught my eye. It's a nice sort of story, obviously, for the average football fan. If you're a fan of Burnley, doing very well this year, aren't they?
Well, yes,
last year they did very well.
Well, their season would have started much earlier, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
with the Europa League qualifying game. So.
I think they're through, aren't they?
I know they lost to Olympiacos.
Oh, did they lose? Oh, I missed that. Yeah. Oh, right, that must.
They won a couple of games. Won the first two knockouts, maybe, and then lost to the Greeks.
Oh, what a shame. I must have missed that. Must have been on a flight day or something then.
It was recent, I think. So yeah.
Okay. But anyway. In the run-up to
you
the
might be
games,
watching a different Premiership game.
It could have been that one, yeah. There was a different type of Burnley going. No, it doesn't work. Forget it. We'll cut that. Yeah. So the headline was Burnley without Tom Heaton for the Aberdeen tie.
Okay, what was the reason?
Well, the reason was he was attending to a calf injury.
Well, I mean, that's not. If I was Burnley, I'd be disappointed if he can't play because he's looking after cattle back on his farm.
Ridiculous,
even if a calf is injured.
I mean, it's the first time. 51 years was it? They not played in Europe.
Yeah, that's poor commitment.
And he's
more interested in his farm.
Yeah, faffing around with a calf when he should be playing in Europe.
Yeah, that's not.
Bit disappointing that.
Yeah, I'm no wonder they signed Joe Hart and they're playing him instead. Maybe that's why actually that makes more sense.
Yeah, very true. Actually, a good signing that for him.
Yeah, I mean that's poor from Heaton. That is. Yeah.
So not going to put him in a good light for the England role as well, is it?
No, it's not. No.
And another one that grabbed my attention. This was actually
Carlton Palmer. Yeah, another trick.
Very good. Yeah, straightforward that one.
Yeah, that's easy, wasn't it?
So
Carlton.
Oh,
that's a Possible Job reference for listeners out there who haven't seen that yet.
Great times that.
Yeah.
Did you see the documentary around the World Cup? They did like an England managers documentary.
Yes, I just want to word something about it. Yeah.
After watching Mike Bassett, I can't take anything like that seriously. Mike Bassett was just absolutely hit that documentary style of football on its head. Great stuff.
Can't top that, can you?
Oh, it's brilliant stuff.
No.
So the last headline that picked my attention was quite recent. Actually, this was one I spotted back home.
Yeah.
International break. A few games started.
Yes.
Headline was minnow-filled Danes beaten in Slovakia. Bit confusing.
So if Denmark played Slovakia and they've had a lot of fish before the game?
Yes.
I mean, at first glance, I haven't read the article, I've just seen the headline. To me, they've overfilled on fish and they've beaten by Slovakia.
I think so, yeah. So
even small fish, obviously they must have had quite a lot.
Absolutely. So, but I guess Denmark being a country close to the coast, it's got a big coast, hasn't it? So a lot of fish, a lot of fish import.
A big fishing industry in Norway. I think maybe that covers Denmark as well.
To be fair, we could be quite naive here. It could actually be very good journalism. It could be well researched journalism.
Yeah, we could be the ones with egg on our face.
Yes,
this time.
Maybe we should edit that bit out of the podcast, possibly.
Yeah, or leave it in.
We'll see anyway. So some interesting headlines. I'll keep an eye out for you. I know.
I mean, this is one of my favourite features.
It's great, isn't it?
To be honest,
it's, we'll kind of see what else we can find there.
Yeah.
Moving on then, we have another feature that we quite like to go for. Quite enjoy the feature where we took Sap Stam.
Tree sap. No, that's good though. Tree
sap.
Yeah,
very good. Yeah. Felt like no, I haven't said it. No, we'll re-listen. It's fine. Every week we do the all-time 11, don't we? I don't know if we have an official name for this. I feel like we...
Not really, it's just our World Cup squad, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So far I've picked David Ginola.
Routinho.
Coutinho.
Coutinho.
Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah. I think
it's
a bit
tenuous.
But
yeah, no, it could work both ways, actually. Yeah, definitely.
So in our World Cup squad, our favourite World Cup squad, I'd gone for Ginola.
Yes.
And then week 1, I went for Dennis Bergkamp.
Both on the plane.
Both on the plane, yeah. Oh, Dennis Bergkamp wouldn't be, would he? He's the non-flying Dutchman.
Of course.
So he'll have to go on the boat.
He'll have
drive
to,
or something. Maybe he could take the Cherokee.
Or he could buy a second-hand car under £500 and see if he could get to the game.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, you could make like
good
a
challenge.
Out of that,
yeah, you could make a stag do out of that if you wanted to. Yeah. You never know. So
I'd had those pairs.
You had those two, didn't you? I had Steven Nzonzi, World Cup winner.
World Cup winner, yeah.
Noticed I got him in before he became World Cup winner, so just a bit of...
what swung it for him.
Yeah, just just to give the listeners an insight into the quality of discussion and research that we have.
Yes.
To actually talk about players.
Pinal Messi,
very good.
Tree, yeah.
And my second was Dimitar Berbatov. Watched him a few times live.
Big thumbs up for me on
very
that
good.
Yeah.
We were a bit concerned though because we had a lot of attacking flair. Well, we had a sideways midfielder in the middle who can do a job of passing sideways out to Ginola.
Left winger.
And then we've got Dennis and Berbatov up top. Just
probably had Bergkamp off Berbatov.
Yeah, true. Just being.
But anyway, that's the forwards.
Yeah.
Not covered.
But we've got a good base, haven't we? So we thought we needed to get some form of defence sorted, didn't we?
Yes.
So we're thinking this week probably 2 defenders need to go in just to shore up.
I mean, I can't not mention Buffon.
Oh, go on.
I mean, Gianluigi Buffon.
Yeah.
For me, probably being the age I am, I've just grown up with him.
Yeah. You followed his career, haven't you? Yeah.
He's excellent.
You always Gianluigi Buffon.
Well, it's very nice of you to say so. I was talking about the Italian, but what a player! Just a classic.
Very good, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
a gentleman.
I can't. What can you say?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just got everything, hasn't he?
He's
World Cup winner as well, like
absolutely.
Like
There's a certain.
Je ne sais quoi about him, whatever that is in Italian.
Yes. That Italian World Cup winning team has some lovely players in it, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're talking Pirlo, Totti, Del Piero.
Nestor and Cannavaro at the back.
Yeah. Some really, really decent players in that team.
Inzaghi as well,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Born offside, apparently.
Yeah. That's
but yeah, no, very good choice, Buffon, like him. A good man of the game, a good kind of image of the game for me. Yeah. He seems to hold
football gets a lot of bad press and a lot of it is justified. He stands out as something which is good about football.
Absolutely, yeah. Do you know much about the controversy surrounding his career though? There's some aspects of political controversy.
Nah, it's bad.
Not bothered?
I think it's wrong. Fake news. Fake news. Like, mate.
I think the fascism link was completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't see that happening
Italy,
in Italy.
I don't think history...
must be wrong.
Wrong, yeah, definitely. Absolutely,
to back that up. So.
He's in. He's on the plane.
I'm sure he's not to the mafia either.
No, absolutely fine. So
he's on the plane.
I'm happy he's in, yeah.
Yeah, and yourself, so I'll have Buffon. You can your pick now?
I'm going to go for... We need still need a defender, and so I'll pick the second goalkeeper as Manuel Neuer.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Very, just a great person to watch. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, bit of a wild card.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he was unbelievably good for a long, long time and rarely made mistakes. And then all of a sudden, things have just started to go wrong. And that's what I love about it. There's an element of like danger.
Flair,
absolutely. I just feel like Matt Hummels passes the ball back and then
which one?
Well, exactly. We just don't know where it's coming from.
No.
And I can just imagine Neuer being confident enough to say, "Put me in danger."
Yeah.
And then firmly gets himself in danger. Danger. Do a bit of Googling. I'll keep talking whilst you Google it. I just one of my favourite things about him was the World Cup heat map. So that was one of the few good things that came out of all this ridiculous statistical analysis that they do in football now. And the heat maps are normally used to kind of show how well a player's done or how terrible a player's done in the game, etc. And this one was wonderful. It was the game when they got knocked out, I think. Or was it the game when they played Croatia, maybe?
Bring Mick in the Gafar.
Very nice.
He's put me in danger in Germany. There's no chance it's pronounced like that, but that is how
it sounded right there, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly sure that's spot on the button. So.
Would have thought so.
I got a B in GCSE German, so
very good, really. Yeah. Beats my C in French, but I can translate quite fluently though, so it's not what you get in the grade. It's the there's a certain feature that might allow me to do that in a bit. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah. So, what game was it when he was caught?
Toby Alderweireld.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah. What was the game when he was caught with his trousers around his ankles on the halfway line?
South Korea, wasn't it? When they had to win at the end.
Yes, that was it.
They all pushed up. He was still on the halfway line.
Yeah,
I think that's son who plays for Tottenham scored, didn't he?
Caught short, absolutely. Kippered in the middle of the pitch.
Clean ball, stumps everywhere.
And his heat map was all in the box, then just one big red dot on the left-hand wing. I was like, what a man. Yeah. He's that alone gets him straight in the team for me. Yeah, absolutely. He's on the plane, definitely. Yeah. I was back up though. For when we're 2-0 up in the World Cup final, we throw him on. Yeah, we just need a bit of excitement for the fans.
Or if we're 1-0 down and we need to bring him on to change the game, then we can throw him on.
Yeah, of course, then go 2-0 down.
Yeah.
So he's in. Both on the plane.
Both on the plane.
Excellent stuff. So next week, we'll work on some defenders next week.
Strong squad that so far. I fancy it.
Yeah, should do well, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I briefly mentioned, whilst on the topic of goalkeepers, actually, let's do our friend Steve. Let's see what he's up to. Steve Mandander in his Fiat Panda. Let's see what he's up to.
He's got a Fiat Panda
on this day.
Yeah. What day do you want to pick?
It's the 6th of September, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the 6th of September. And let's see what he's doing. Yeah.
That was bad,
do you know what I've noticed actually? Going off topic a bit, but I'll fill some dead time whilst you're using your sausage fingers on your phone. Yeah. When I'm walking around the classroom attempting to teach, it clicks, and if the room's silent, you get a few dodgy looks from kids thinking, "Oh, he's falling apart."
You have to sort of cough over.
Yeah, so I have to remind them that I did score and get an assist last night.
Did you?
In the local league? Yeah.
Oh, good. I didn't play. Is that?
It's hard to miss from 2 yards, though, isn't it, with an open goal?
I've managed it. So
the keeper's stranded.
Yeah.
So, Steve Mandander then?
Yeah, I'm on his Twitter now, so we can see what he was doing in his Fiat Panda on any date you like.
6th of September, please. Any year. Actually, let's go for 6th of September 2017.
Okay.
See what he's doing then. I think...
I'll just leave you with this dead air.
Yeah, I'll predict he has either... What day is it? Thursday? Something to do with training. I'm thinking there'll be a Saturday game he would have played. Season's well underway now. Yeah. I think he would have been training, maybe some training drills, or a video of him possibly trying to flog you a Fiat Panda.
Best I can do is the 9th.
That'll do, yep.
Yeah.
9/11.
Again, it's in French, and I don't know what it says.
Do you want to translate?
No. There's one from the 30th of August, which is a better one. This is from the official French Twitter account.
Oh, what is it?
And it's a 3-second video.
Oh, we'll play it. Let's have a look.
And I think... Yeah. Oh, that's excellent.
Oh, is it?
It's in looks like a training session for France, and it's like a half-pitch game, but full-size goals.
Yeah.
He's thrown it out to Antoine Griezmann, and first time on the volley, he's stuck in the top corner.
Excellent.
So good assist.
Just play it again.
There. Yeah.
And there's something I just noticed.
Go on.
Yeah. The space is made there for Griezmann by Nzonzi, just pulling back from the man, if you just see.
Yes, you're right, yeah.
So, again...
Nzonzi's ran sideways there.
Well predicted by ourselves. Very good. So...
Yeah.
Good to know where Steve was.
So it looks like that was a week before, so probably in some sort of training.
Nice, I'll take that. That's probably the best one.
That's the best one so far.
The other ones have been just awful, haven't they?
Yeah, well, one I couldn't translate and one I got wrong.
And
you can't really miss with the video, can you?
That's good, that, yeah. So maybe we should, we'll try that again. I feel like that's just saved that feature.
It needed saving. It was on the
cusp of being
cut.
Axed.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so... We haven't really talked about football, have we? We just talked about...
We mentioned Stoke doing well, didn't
true,
we?
Actually. Bobby Sycamora.
Bobby Zamora,
Sycamora.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
It's not bad, innit?
Yeah,
kind
of getting a bit
do a job, yeah.
Now, but yeah.
It's not beating my sap stam.
That's a good one, that was, yeah.
And anything that is a rhyme is just spot on, yeah. They're my favourite ones. My favourite all-time one is Robert Huth. Because that one, not obviously a tree 11, but if you had, for example, a law 11 or like a court 11.
How would he get into that?
Robert Truth, yeah.
Or a dentist 11.
There you go.
Robert Tooth.
They're the best ones. A little slight change of the sound.
My favourite one, I can't remember if it was either a cheese 11 or a dairy 11.
Oh, yeah.
The goalkeeper, Peter Stilton. Again, minimal change. Yeah, but... Just
Feta check.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame he's a keeper also.
Yes,
that is a good one, yeah.
As we know, you can have two very good keepers in the team, so not a problem.
But Peter Stilton, for me...
That's very good, that.
Is a cracker.
Yeah. So...
Did you get that pun, then?
A cracker, yeah.
Yeah, cheese and cracker. You didn't laugh, so I just didn't...
Sorry, I was assuming... Well, we can't hear the listeners laughing, but let's just assume there'll be a bit of...
It's only fair to give them a break for laughter, isn't it?
A smattering of laughter, maybe, we might have, so...
Yeah.
I think we're kind of coming to an end, aren't we now?
Much, yeah.
There was a new feature I'd like to bring in there just before we do kind of tie things up.
Yeah, well, we'll end up with you think you found something that's free, which I'll disprove.
Well, no,
in that gap,
I think I've found. I think I found something that's free though.
So because the last 2 weeks you haven't. So.
I thought it.
Anyway, your new feature.
So your new
feature's been inspired because, as a Stoke fan, especially when they first went to the Premiership, they had quite an array of players from Africa.
Yep.
Not sort of your big players from Africa.
Oh no, well, obviously big in size,
stature, but not in their reputation.
Yeah,
you didn't get Samuel Eto'o in.
No, but then
you were pulling out people from Mali and Senegal.
Yes, absolutely. But then their stature after playing for Stoke was at a very similar level.
Yeah.
So a very good journey for them all.
So you're quite into African football.
Oh, I've got a soft spot for Africa.
Pretty much off the back of that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So the feature I'd like to bring in is what's going on in Africa today. Yeah. What's going on in Africa right now?
Yeah.
And the interesting one that I found was to do with the season kicking off.
Yeah.
Now, the season kicking off in, I think it was Uganda, was kicked off by a politician. And this headline...
Hold on. It can't have been kicked off by a politician. Do you mean the first actual game?
So, yeah.
Or is it like an opening... Not an opening ceremony?
No, so it's like the first game. So, for example, like... Man United played Leicester, didn't they, on the first game of the Premiership season this year? So it would have been, imagine that, and imagine a politician. So imagine Jeremy Corbyn coming to open up the Man United versus Leicester game in some sort of elaborate fashion.
Okay.
So it's that, but in Uganda, and basically this Ugandan politician, rather portly gentleman, carries a bit of weight.
Yeah.
Bit like Akinfenwa.
Yes.
Bit stocky.
Yeah.
And the headline just tickled me. It says, Ugandan politician kicks off new football season, hits the deck in hilarious fashion.
Oh, yeah. Has he fallen over?
Yeah, so
that's good,
he went to kick the ball, but one of the best things was, as he kicked the ball, he started to go down and his left shoe just came off. Flew in the air.
Yeah.
All the security staff and absolutely his generals around him are just in absolute hoots of laughter. Like drag him up from the floor. Everyone's having a great time.
Yeah.
And then the game goes on, and I don't know what happened.
What start to the Ugandan?
Oh, absolutely,
Premier League.
Yeah, it was great stuff. So that is what was currently going on
in Africa. Good. Okay.
So I thought that was a nice
we might struggle to find them week by week, but we'll give it a go.
I'm sure
you keep finding them.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll tell them for some corruption to emerge, for something like that.
Why have you said that so quickly about Africa?
Oh, I watched a documentary about some Nigerian referees being corrupt a few months ago.
Well, I'm sure.
I don't know. Maybe it's the news channels that I'm getting my information through. Could be a bit sceptical. So, but we'll see anyway. Finally, we'll end on a high. I think this week's a solid one. I think you're going to struggle to defend this one.
Me.
Yeah, I think so. So I went to a beer festival in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Craft beer festival.
Is this since you've come back?
No, this was before. Prior to.
Okay. You not asked me? I don't think I got an invite. No.
No, it was no.
Okay.
Yeah, just
didn't ask me.
Well, actually, between the two of us, obviously Sarah.
And this conversation will just be the two of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one's still listening at this point. Definitely not.
So Sarah will never listen to this. So I feel like this is a nice place for me to say a few things that
This could be like your confession box.
Absolutely, yeah. So
maybe that could be a feature.
There we are.
But you've got a confession a week.
Jonathan Mottram's confession box.
Yeah,
excellent.
We'll get that in. That's excellent.
So my confession on the.
We'll have to drop Steve Mandander for this.
Have we got enough time? I don't know if I've got enough memory on my phone. No. So I agreed to go to this craft beer festival with Sarah's friends from Warrington.
Okay.
And we agreed to go on the Saturday, and then on the Friday, also agreed to go to Manchester for a couple of drinks, a bit of food.
I wasn't invited to that either, was I?
Again, I think you were out of the country.
Right,
I've heard. So
okay, I don't. Well, I haven't got a passport, so I wasn't out of the country. But
you did go to Ireland though, without a passport.
It's not really abroad, is it?
Maybe that could be a feature. Us retelling the
that was a good
Ireland
story.
Yeah.
Well, let's not spoil it.
Sorry, of course.
Yeah, that was good.
So craft beer festival, well up for it. A few beers on the night before, thinking yeah, it's be absolutely fine. Yeah. So fast forward to about 3 a.m, we're in the corner bar in Crewe.
Yeah, now you did send me the video from there on WhatsApp.
Yes, that was the one. Yeah. So then came back home. And
so what time did you get back? About 4?
About 4ish, yeah. Then
solid innings then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Then stayed up to about 6, just running around the living room with music on, with no top on.
Good, yeah.
And then had to get a train about 11, and then had to pretend for a day that I was absolutely fine. First question was like, "Are you hungover?" I was like, "No, absolutely not. I'm absolutely fine."
So what time did you get to Liverpool?
It was about just after midday, I think.
No, so you're still feeling it by then. But probably the last thing you wanted was a nice pint of craft beer.
Well, absolutely. But then I saw this offer at the craft beer festival that made me kind of feel a bit better. So I've got the leaflet here. Actually, I'll just read it out for you.
It's nice you've saved it. Always thinking ahead. To the podcast.
Definitely. I was thinking, taking this very seriously. So it says here, this is worth £24.
Yeah. How's it been worked out? It's worth £24.
Well, it's a free case of 8 craft beers. So 8 craft beers cost £24. So you're getting a free case of craft beers.
So if you'd have bought the craft beer box.
Yeah, so 8, 16, so it's £3 per beer.
Yeah, so if I went to buy one at the festival or whatever it was, it would cost me £24.
Yeah, to get these beers.
To get 8
to get 8 bottles of beer, yeah. So, but you can get them for free, so it's quite good, that. It's a free deal.
So what you just got? They just gave you this leaflet for nothing?
Well, this leaflet was given to me.
Yeah.
But then what I do is I have to go on the website.
But why was it given to you? Were they just handing them out?
They handed them out when you were in there, yeah.
Yeah, at the bar in there, or just people wandering around?
Out and about, yeah, just hand them out.
Yeah.
I have to go to a website.
Did you have to pay to get into the beer festival?
Yeah, I had to buy a ticket to get in there.
Right, so you wouldn't. So without buying a ticket, you wouldn't have got
that. Not necessarily, no.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
No.
So, no, technically not.
No, there's not. It's black and white. If you didn't pay to get in, you wouldn't get that leaflet, would you?
Someone else could have gone and come out with this, given it to me, and said, "Here, have."
Yes, that's fine. Yeah.
So,
but it's not free.
Well, I didn't go to the craft beer festival. I was outside, and then someone said, "Yeah, mate, I have a free case of craft beer." No, but hypothetically, hypothetically. So this free case of craft beer, all you've got to do is go on the website, type in, put your address in. But even
then, the person who's giving you that flyer, sorry to use an American term.
That's absolutely fine, yeah.
Hasn't got it for free.
They haven't, but I have.
Yeah, but ultimately, it's not free.
Well...
Anyway, carry on.
So, we have not kind of finished the whole thing yet. Cause what you have
to do that's the first reason it's not free, and I know there's another to come, so I'll let you carry on.
So, so you go on the website, type in, and then after a bit of postage and packaging, you get 8 free beers. That's quite good.
Good, yeah. How do you have to pay? That postage and packaging must be free then, because these beers are free, aren't
they?
No,
small fee. Small fee.
Well, it's either free or it's...
it's not free, there's a small fee.
It's what?
The postage and packaging isn't free, but the beers are free.
Well, no. What if the beers are worth £2.95 and
well, they're not worth £3. It says here
that's made up.
£24 there says they're worth.
It's not free, is it? You've got to pay to get in to get the thing, to get the leaflet.
But technically,
you
might not.
And you've got to pay another £3 to get them to you.
Well, £2.95 actually.
£2.95 to get them to you.
So you're saving 5p if anything. That's quite a good deal. So you're saving 5p.
I'm not disagreeing that it's not a good deal. It is a good deal. It's not free.
So is it free?
No.
It's not free?
Not free.
Okay. I still went for it, but got 8 free beers from it, so it's quite good.
No, you didn't.
Another one I saw on the way to the beer festival.
There's not another one. You haven't given me one yet.
Okay, I think this one might actually do it this time.
Okay.
So, I'm getting on a train to go to the beer festival.
Yeah.
On the side of the train it says, free entertainment on board.
Okay.
Now, I look at that and think, right, firstly, that could be movies.
Yeah.
That could be Babe Station.
Yeah.
Could be like a magazine.
Yeah.
Or it could just be your own entertainment. Quite vague, that one, isn't it? Free entertainment on board. What is entertainment?
Well...
Because I could provide my own entertainment. I could sit there with
if I sat with you for a train journey to, say, Torquay...
Yes.
Now, you entertain me on that journey.
So that
wasn't free, so I paid for a ticket.
Yeah, true.
But you could say the entertainment, in that case, was included in the price of the ticket.
So... I paid for a ticket for this train journey.
Yeah.
I provided my own... I entertained myself.
Yeah.
The entertainment's free.
I suppose your own entertainment is free.
So that...
I mean, that is tenuous.
So the Virgin train that you had to then go on the free entertainment that you pay for the ticket, that's not free.
No. Obviously, by definition, that isn't free.
I agree with you there, but
yeah.
I personally provided free entertainment for myself on that train journey.
That is true, but you could say that the same when we've sat and
entertained
we haven't
each other
entertained
with
any
this.
listeners, but we've entertained each other.
Absolutely, yeah, that's the main thing.
So is this free entertainment? Or are you breathing free air? Or
to record it on my phone, that cost a bit of money. I sound like you now. No, it's free. Everything's free.
The first one wasn't free, and that was a rubbish example. So
almost free.
It's not free for this week.
So it's not free.
I don't even know what the question is for the second one. The first one wasn't free.
Wrapped him round. He's falling over all over the place. His morals are just crumbling around him. And on that note, we'll leave it there. Thanks for listening, and see you next week.
Yep, don't get captured.